As everybody listening needs to know that Twitter is the best place to be. Like some people listening to this podcast will be from Twitter, but some of my audience, like on TikTok, doesn't have Twitter. And like, if you want to learn about startups, if you want to meet people building the future, if you want to get interested in futuristic tech, or even just the memes about the future, like Twitter is the place to be. It is the number one place. I am
Yeah.
so glad I found Twitter. I am
Oh my
absurdly
gosh. Yeah.
glad. Like I genuinely Twitter has changed my life. Like I don't know
Oh,
where I would
100%.
be without Twitter. I do not know. Like I don't think I would be doing NASJAQ. Like I don't think I would be investing in startups. Like I mean, I'm so glad. Genuinely so glad that I found Twitter. And I would not know almost all of my friends. Like a lot of my new
Yeah.
friends from university, like after university, you graduate and you kind of like I moved to like a new place and like I didn't have my university friends, and so I made new, like now my new friends are online, and now I'm starting to actually meet them and live with them and stuff like this. So like I love that.
Yeah.
That's the power of
So
Twitter.
what would you say for someone like that wants to get into tech, wants to get into startups, they download Twitter, what do they do next?
Who do they follow? They follow the Garrett Scott and
Oh.
NASJAQ underscore underscore. They probably follow like Chamath, Ramp Capital, just to like start with the memes, liquidity. Then, they probably start also with Paul Graham, Naval. That's like, those are like the intro people. And then
Mhm.
you kind of like disperse onward. So maybe you find Jeff Lewis based on like Chamath posting a shirtless pic. And then Jeff Lewis is also the thirst trap VC. And then from Jeff Lewis, maybe you find like Paul Yokubin or Chris Liu. Like you just kind of go down that list. I've been meaning actually to make a few Twitter lists. So like hard tech founders is definitely one that I want to do, and then also like intro to startup Twitter is another list that I want to do. So I'll have a better idea of that soon. But I do think it kind of trickles down because like for
Yeah,
example, when I
totally.
got interested in startups, I started by reading the Paul Graham essays, just like everybody else. And then, going from the Paul Graham essays, maybe watching the videos on YouTube and then on Twitter, and then who he talks to, and then from there, like who those people talk to, and it curates over time. But yeah, go check out who I follow, I guess, is probably like a good start.
Yeah.
Because I re-curated it. I unfollowed a bunch of people that weren't related to
Nice.
that. Straight up, yeah. I used to follow like 1,600 people, and then now I follow like 600 or something. Yeah, most of it was just from the beginning of Twitter when I was messing around. But yeah, totally. Who was the person that you were going to shout out?
Oh, let's see. BenSchechter. Ben Schechter. Yeah, I love what he's building. Super cool.
So thank you for asking me about my startup list.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. If you guys don't follow NASJAQ on Twitter, it's my favorite platform to follow NASJAQ on. I think like your Twitter, your TikTok's great, but I think your Twitter is perfection. So
I know. Well, actually, so did you see the meme that I posted today?
yeah,
Virgin
it was amazing.
Virgin Jeff versus Chad Jeff after Jeff Bezos quit. Actually,
Did you make that?
Yeah, I made that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I did. It was so good. I thought you like got it from somewhere. That's amazing.
No, I was like drifting off to sleep last night, and it was midnight, so it was like too late to post, and it came to me, and I was like, oh, that's amazing! Like I have to make that. and then sadly, Chamath posted his shirtless pic, so it like everybody forgot about the death. But I was like, I still have to post this because I'm just so happy
Yeah.
with it. But see, this is why you need to be on Twitter because the memes move fast. It's super fun. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, there's a whole meme economy to Twitter. If you can
Oh my
provide
God.
valuable memes, you are a
It's
valuable
beautiful.
person on Twitter.
People have raised like VC rounds on memes. Like
Oh,
genuinely,
100%.
being a shit poster is like actually good for your career now.
Yeah.
and
The
it's
richest
probably
man in
like
the
one of the
world's
only
core
places.
skill is shit posting. That's amazing.